We are continuing to follow breaking news in Moscow, Idaho, where the suspect in those quadruple murders has now landed in Moscow just a little while ago.
Yeah, we want to go to Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling right there live on the scene. So, Jen, what are you seeing? Walk us through it.
Yeah, hi. I'm going to climb up here on the snowdrift. We've got a little bit of a logistical challenge here. There's a big snow here, but we just hump of snow here. But we just saw that he arrived, we think, in the car here and went down to the garage. We have some other police cars arriving too. I'm going to step out of the way so you can kind of see what's going on. That little garage down there, that is an entryway into the Latah County Sheriff's Office jail facility down there. And the cars are actually kind of rounded that corner and went down that dip. There were several cars, probably about 10, that pulled in here, and there's a lot of media presence, so everyone was trained on those vehicles. So I think that that was Bryan Kohberger. It certainly looked like that would be the kind of escort that would be following him to the scene. And again, it's kind of just a very fluid situation. It just happened. But we did see the flashing lights, the bubble lights, and a large escort here. So we think that's what's happening. We've been waiting here all day. He's been traveling cross country to get here. And he just landed about 20 minutes ago, 15 minutes ago at the Pullman Moscow Regional Airport there. That's not a very far drive away from where we are. And you know, we kind of all scrambled to get in position so we could see the arrival. And anyway, we've been waiting for this moment for quite some time. I think most of the community has been waiting because they've been eager to see this case unfold. We're waiting for more information on the affidavit of probable cause, and he has to see that affidavit first. And he can only see it in Idaho. So that was one of the reasons that the prosecutors in Pennsylvania thought that he might be coming out here at this point in order to be able to see what evidence they had to arrest him. So that arrest taking place in Pennsylvania, once again, to remind you, and then bringing him out here over the entirety of this day. We thought he started out very early this morning when he was released from custody from the Monroe County Correctional Facility in Pennsylvania, and then making his hours-long trip out here all throughout the day, and finally arriving just about 20 minutes ago at that Pullman Moscow Regional Airport. And then, again, we believe that the escort just passed by here, going down into the garage area. So, once again, keeping an eye on things out here and trying to keep you informed on what's happening. And we'll bring you any updates online and also here. But we think for the night, he's probably going to be processed, and maybe there'll be some more information on when we can see him in court, perhaps tomorrow. So I'm going to toss it back to you in the studio.
Jennifer, thank you very much. We appreciate your coverage there. And, of course, you'll have the latest for us tonight on Fox 13 News at 9 and 10. And in that video, you saw Bryan Kohberger get off that small plane that came in from Pennsylvania into Moscow, Idaho, just before 6:30 tonight. And then you had several members of law enforcement go over there and then escort him off of that plane over to the SUVs. And I think what Jen's probably talking about is when they headed over to the Moscow Police Department or to the county facility there. There's a lot of places they'll have a little intake thing where you go down in a ramp and they have a gate for security, a big rolling gate. Probably that's how they took him in rather than walking in through the front door, which might have been difficult for the crews there on the scene. But bottom line here, Bryan Kohberger is back in Idaho tonight. Most likely will be in court tomorrow, but that is not confirmed. And at that time, we will get a whole lot more information, because at that point, they can release the court documents showing the evidence, showing the details, showing why they've identified him and charged him in these brutal slayings.
Revealing a lot of answers that a lot of people have been waiting for sure.
Absolutely, that's for sure. All right, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back right after this.